Greetings. This is Delisa and Delisa's Life Dance, and today we're talking about the body. And I thought, why don't you come on into my kitchen and I am going to show you, because people always ask me, Delisa, what did you put in this dish? Or what did you do with that dish? Or why does this taste so good? And I'm like, my niece and my family teases me. I just answer as usually, oh, I put a little salt and pepper in it, a little salt, pepper. But what I really do most when I cook is I put the love of my heart into what I'm doing. I want to keep the family healthy. I'm all about mind, body, and spirit and being healthy. And so what I put into the bodies of my loved ones and friends and family is very important to me. So it's mindful cooking. So today you're going to be with Mama D, Delisa, and I will show you little tips on how to be mindful when you cook, how to be in that space that you can create, because cooking is creating. So I say that I have a love of cooking. I have a love of cooking holiday meals, but the everyday routine is kind of a little humdrum. So after work and you're tired and you don't feel like cooking, you got to get yourself in a certain space where you're like, we need food. So we got to cook the food in order for it to be beneficial to our bodies. So welcome in. Today I'm going to be cooking a simple ravioli, very easy ravioli with a little marinara sauce, some boiled spinach, and some baked shrimp. So I will come back to you with the little tidbits of how I keep my mind and my intentions on the food where it should be, so that it's cooking with love, mindful cooking with Delisa. Hello. So what I do is I like to have a clean workspace. So I clean off my work area, and because I don't like dirty dishes or anything, and I like to clear off my workspace. So I just kind of gather the foods that are in the recipe, look at my cabinets, look around and see what kind of seasonings I might like. And I do have salt and pepper for my seasoning. I have Himalayan salt. I'll show you this one. I have a Himalayan salt right here that I like to use. Comment below if you know why I would like Himalayan salt. Okay, anyway, that's another little side note. But I also have gathered the different things that I want in the ingredients. I look at my pots and pans and I survey what might be good. And all the while I think about the outcome of the meal and how everybody's going to enjoy it. Now I cook and clean with Kangen Water. And so this is my machine. You can listen to her. So I cook with clean water setting. And so this is what I'm going to boil the pasta in. This is in the clean water from my Kangen machine. Yay! So for the shrimp, I'm just going to lay it out in a simple pan. I'm going to coat my pan with a little olive oil. La la la, like so. And then grab my shrimp. So yes, my shrimp is in the pan now. I'm just going to put a little Old Bay seasoning on there, a little Himalayan salt too, and I'm going to pour a little olive oil over the top. So super simple, people. I also cut up a lemon and a lime. So now I have my shrimp with a little Old Bay seasoning, a little Himalayan salt. I'm going to squeeze a little lime juice on there and a little lemon juice on there. And then I'm just going to put it with a little foil and put it in the oven. It doesn't have to bake for long, in fact. So I now have my shrimp in the oven, just covered lightly with foil. It's funny, as I've always cooked and baked, and 350 has always been my go-to for baking. So 350, my shrimp is in the oven. Now we're looking at this beautiful spinach that I love. And I did find some little peppers that I'm also going to put in there. I'm not going to put too much onion. I'm coming away from a lot of onion and garlic at this point. I'm doing sort of a cleanse from that, spiritual cleanse. But anyway, more on that later. but I am going to put some olive oil in this saucepan right here, and I'm going to saute the peppers that I have, the little green peppers that I have, and I'm going to put what? You guessed it, Himalayan salt and a little pepper, and put the spinach in. Very simple. I want to keep this dinner, this preparation for dinner, like 30 minutes or less, maybe 40 minutes. I'm going to also rinse off my spinach with clean Kangen water. So I'm just going to turn on the faucet. Clean water coming through. And I'm just going to rinse off in my salad spinner. We have that nice clean water. Nothing from the pipes. And there we have it. So I've got my water boiling for the ravioli, and then I have my washed spinach in clean water. I could have used different settings of my water. I could have used an 11.5, but I just chose to use clean water from my Kangen SD501. And now I have my olive oil in this pan, and I have my peppers. So I'm just going to watch my peppers go in there. Look at how beautiful it is. And there was a show in the 90s that I so enjoyed. It was called The Urban Peasant. It was a gentleman out of Canada that used whatever he had in his home, in his cabinets, and he created a meal with it. So that's kind of a little bit inspired by that. What I'm doing with the little peppers, things I found in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, this may taste really nice. So I've got it in the olive oil. I'm going to take a little bit of my Himalayan salt, which is, where did my salt go? Hang on. I'm taking a little bit of my Himalayan salt, and I'm just gonna shake a tiny bit in. Ooh, that's about enough. And then I've got to let go of the camera and mix. As you can see, I've added fresh ground pepper to that mix. And now I'm just going to put in my spinach leaf by leaf. Let it cook down. It will cook down. And just thinking about getting back to mindful cooking, just thinking about how lovely all of these ingredients marry together, the salt, the pepper, the peppers, the olive oils, thinking of the vineyards where the olives were grown and how all of this food was harvested for me and my family. Wow. Just thinking about those, that's the mindset, that's the intention. You just, think about how all the energy had to be put in to even getting this food here. Okay, it's 350 on the shrimp. Looking good. I'm going to let that cook down. And my water is almost boiling for the pasta. It's looking good. And then, hey, we're on. So this is about as done as I would like the spinach. And I'm going to cover it, take it off of the burner, and move on to my pasta. So the water's on the boil for the pasta, the ravioli, and then I just poured my trusty Prego sauce in the pot. This is not fancy schmancy cooking. This is day-to-day, I gotta eat. So with love and intention and mindfulness. So, I am not cooking anything fancy here. But it is not what I'm cooking, it's the way I'm cooking it. So I just feel joy and happiness and just give of love, because guess what? When you sit down to eat, you're going to feel so good because, wow, you created it yourself. Whether how big or how small the meal is, you created it. So be happy about that. So the ravioli is almost done. It was a 4-minute ravioli, cheese ravioli, and my pasta sauce is bubbling, and the spinach is done. Looks yummy. And my shrimp is almost done. Everything's almost done. Wow, we can't wait. So, doesn't that look ever so tasty? I've got my shrimp over here, and I just have some fresh Parmesan right here, and then the ravioli, of course, and the spinach. And I'm going to top it with the little marinara traditional sauce here. I just want to give you the effect of that. And look at that. Ooh, yummy, yummy. My intentions came out. It looks great. And everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video on mindful cooking and how you can I took 4 separate foods and just put them together. And now I have a wonderful lunch, dinner, and it's all about enjoying and from the heart. So there you have it, Mindful Cooking with Mama D. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you got any value out of this, put a comment below. If you have other recipes you want me to try, I'm willing to do that. Let me know where you're from. But of course, like, subscribe, and share. Because this is Delisa's Life Dance, where life is a dance. I love y'all. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay strong. Don't eat takeout so much. Every now and again, come home and fix yourself a meal and be happy that you're able to fix it for yourself and that you're able to actually ingest, digest, and use the energy from that meal. I love you. Take care. Ciao, ciao.